gonna go see some elephants.
Today we're going to the Elephant Nature Park, said to be the best sanctuary in Chiang Mai, leading the way for ethical treatment of animals. We chose the afternoon tour, which cost us 2,500 baht per person. This included a pickup from the accommodation at 12:30 and a buffet dinner. The drive is about an hour and a half once everyone is picked up. Arriving at the park, we were greeted by a little bit of chaos. We were then given 15 minutes to prepare ourselves for a 2-hour walk in the sun. A quick brief by our guide telling us not to touch, feed, walk behind or in between the elephants. And also we were told to watch out for the mischievous young ones. We would find out why later on.
Wow, he's just surrounded. I think this is my new vocation.
You want to be in the boot?
Mm.
I think most people's dream job.
I mean, it's going to be a lot of work, but the best.
It was quite surreal and honestly a little scary at first walking among these giants. We were in such awe of these elephants and having such a great time we kept forgetting to speak to the camera. So that's why this video is mostly narration. As we walked around, our guide was telling us all the elephants' names and their stories. From the eldest lady at 64 years old, rescued from a riding camp, who likes to be alone, to the effect the death of one of the elephants can have on another.
I think it's so cute. They have a full-on funeral and invite the monks over when an elephant dies, and they plant this massive tree there to commemorate the elephant. That last elephant, that's like a bird. Last elephant mourned for 9 years before she picked a new family again because her best friend died.
The elephants here that aren't in quarantine are free to roam the grounds as they wish. Most choosing to relax in the shade, hang out at the many feeding areas, or show off their personal style. Why is she walking backwards? Elephants are also well known to love bathing, and as luck would have it, we got to witness 3 of the youngsters playing in the river. These 3 later decided to cause a little havoc by running through our group. Oh, here they come again. It felt like they were just being playful rather than aggressive, but we didn't fancy playing a game of rugby with 1-ton puppies. The day came to a close as we watched them returning to their pens for the evening, where they had snacks and toys to play with, as well as piles of sand to sleep on. Especially important for those with hip, back and leg issues. Before booking this, we had a lot of concerns around the ethics of visiting a sanctuary here. We believe zoos to be unethical places, keeping animals captive in horribly small enclosures for their entire lives, and in countries they are not natives of. We didn't want to be visiting just another zoo labelled as something else. The ethics of these sanctuaries in Chiang Mai is controversial. The argument we often see is that because these animals aren't in the wild and tourists can pay to see them, then it's not ethical, regardless of how little interaction there is with the animals. But after a lot of research and visiting the Elephant Nature Park, we found it to be very similar to a farm animal sanctuary in the UK. The only difference is you'll see animals native to Thailand. Despite its name, the Elephant Nature Park is home to many animals. Water buffalo rescued from slaughter, dogs rescued from the meat markets, cows, rabbits, wild boars, and even a goose. The elephants here are all rescued from the horrific circuses, logging industry, and riding experiences. Many here are also being treated and looked after for injuries, both mental and physical, from accidents as babies to stepping on landmines left over from wars. The vast majority of the animals here have all suffered at the hands of humans. Many of the natural habitats wiped out, bred into captivity, and exploited. Because of this, me and Becky believe humans have a duty as guardians of animals. But that comes at a cost. Veterinary care, food, water, labour, and land aren't free. This sanctuary relies heavily on visitors. The more visitors it gets, the more money it gets, and the more animals that can be saved. It was clear to us that we are visitors in the elephant space. Our movements are controlled. We go to where the elephants are and want to be. They are never forced to come to us or put on a show. Also, all the food served here is vegan, an important detail not to miss. It's a contradiction to criticise the ethics of a sanctuary if your plate has meat on it. The Elephant Nature Park showed us that to them, all animals matter.